Hello and welcome back to my channel, Checks, Captures, Threats. In today's video, in episode 10 of Gambits Galore, we're going to be going over how I played the Blackburne Gambit and was able to win. Now, there was a blunder I made, and a very silly blunder. Still don't think I deserve to be losing by that much, but I'll see why in this engine analysis as well. And I'll show you what this actual opening is, because many people will not know what this opening comes from. So, e4 for white, I am black in this scenario, and I play the Scandinavian defence. He captures, and this is where we play the move c6. Now, c6 is obviously obliging them to take again, and this is where we go into the Blackburn Gambit. So, now we get all our knights out, get the 3 knights out before he pushes d4, and I was contemplating between e6 or pinning, and I didn't really want to trap my bishop in, so I wanted to get it out immediately, and this is where maybe a mistake here that I didn't play e5, but I still felt that I wanted to stop this square and then get the bishop out, maybe try another pin. This move I actually quite liked, as I was able to play here. Now I know this looks very weird with this, but in the future thing you'll see why. So, knight c3, obviously defending it, and I queenside castle. This is really, so you need to see here, as after this push, I actually play the move Queen a5, the best move on the board. He can't take because we win the queen. So now this is not really a pin. And now you see this, where I'm very surprised he castles, and well, obviously he can't take, but I'm very surprised he didn't do anything to stop this pawn and make it a bit weirder. He just castles. And now I take with this pawn, try and get some sort of defense with the king, and I can always retreat my bishop now. Queen d4 definitely wasn't the best move, and I decided to capture and open up his king. Now, bishop d6, I'm just trying to get the pieces out, and he decides to swap queens, which I happily try and oblige to. And this is where the move g5 they say is a blunder, and the reason is it's because of the move here. And I'm very surprised why this didn't work at the time, and it might just be because I'm missing something completely. They're just saying attack it here like this, and I guess however you defend it, it's going to lose it and still attack the 2 rooks. So, didn't see that, but luckily he played bishop to e3, and now I do my push, and I want him to take obviously for this, and he plays the move knight to a4, which I immediately play the move d4. After him capturing, I now sacrifice my bishop, and now I take this, and now I'm attacking this knight, and I'm looking at check, and I'm ready to push these pawns. He probably plays one of the worst ways of defending this knight. He probably should just moved it, and I now push g4. He now goes to there, and I try pushing h4, maybe not the best idea, but luckily he plays rook h1, and I'm able to now start this attack, and this is where it just all goes wrong, as yes, this was a mistake that I made, but I don't really think he can find any other moves here, and I play check. He moves over, check, again goes over, check here, and he makes the blunder of going to this square. I still think if he went to that square it's losing. I give a check, he goes there, I push, looking at this, and forcing him over there, double up, forcing this, and now I make a lovely move, knight to e3, attacking this. He tries to run away, yet he cannot, with knight to c2, check. And the reason for this is that he can't escape this way, so he probably would have to come back. And I actually think I can make the move. I don't know if I can, I'm just saying right now, knight to e1 check. Actually, I don't think I can. What my reasoning there was that I could play this, but I think he can just take and we get this. So no, that can't work. And anyway, I'd probably be looking at, yeah, something like this maybe. If it goes back up here, I could just protect it or something, or even attack the rook here. I mean, maybe I lose that, but I was definitely in a strong position here. And I think this here is to show you how the power of these 2 rooks can work. So if we just go back to probably here, as you see, right now they're not the best, but when I was able to get them, active here, is here I think I missed this move. Because this move is very good, because that puts us back here. I guess I go 7th rank. No, no, not take, push, take, and then that, because if you play this, you got that move, and that is just winning completely. Isn't it? They're saying they've missed a fork there. Oh, you check first. Wow. Okay, so you see how in depth they want to go. That is very good. But anyway, after this capture, I kind of had an idea that I wasn't going to particularly lose. If I was to lose this, it would be very difficult because I had so many checks and I was able to easily get that. Now, yes, this was a blunder, but I'm still up. I still think I had ideas. Hey, yeah, I'm going to have this. He could try and take this pawn, but I don't think he has time. So he'd have to do something like this. And now I must be able to get something out of it. Yeah, they're just saying push. And it just puts that rook trap now. This knight's going to have to start moving. I can always do check, but that goes there. Check, maybe. But anyway, stuff like that is okay. But what I was trying to get here is if you see the power of these rooks now, double them up on the 7th rank, and they're just incredibly strong. And we were able to show that. So, this was the Blackburne Gambit. Now, the Blackburne Gambit, obviously, as we said here earlier, is Scandinavian. So, normally in the Scandinavian, what you would want to be playing is this, and the main line is this. And now, it's just incredibly difficult to actually attack this. So, because it takes a few moves, and by then we're going to be playing c3, c5, and bring the queen back to probably c7. But instead, the gambit we play c6. So almost like it's the Danish gambit. So we could also play the Danish sort of idea, I think, in this, like this. There is also an opening where we lose 2 pawns, but we're massively losing here, and it's very obvious that you just play stuff like this, and they're just going to try and trade off. But as you saw later on there, we kind of got into this 3 knights, should I say. I definitely made a mistake there straight away. I should have pushed, because it would have stopped this a little bit. Forcing something like this, getting the 4 knights out, which was kind of what I wanted. And then we might see stuff like this. And, well, if I play that, I guess d4 maybe. No, I don't think so. I'm saying it's a mistake, but I guess it is d4. But yeah, I mean, this is the sort of idea they take. But this is the sort of ideas that, you know, I quite like this gambit when I played it. It was just one I had a remembrance of when I was playing this game. I was like, after e4, I want to play something different to the trash. And I decided to play this. And yeah, I mean, it looks quite nice tactical-wise. And I feel like I ended up in quite a different position. Let's say that. So that is going to be it for today's video. This was part of the Gambits Galore, episode 10 of the Blackburne Gambit. How he's able to use kind of all our other pieces other than a queen to quite good effect. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So, thank you, and bye-bye.